Hello everyone and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Alright, let's get this show on the road. So we're still just exploring this area. Whatever we come up to, that's what we're doing. So let's go up here and see what this is. The Open Hand Temple. Usually followed by another word, which you will find out shortly what that is.
Look, investigator. Brilgor might have been a criminal, but he was no murderer. You're missing something. You have to be.
Enough, Yanis. Listen to yourself. You are defending a man who ritually slaughtered your high priest. The evidence speaks for itself. Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, then, be it out of shame or profane duty, offed himself with the same blade. Case closed, Sister Yanis.
Shitey little elephant. Oh, I apologize, stranger. Language like that hardly befits a rector of Ilmater. You could certainly say that. 2 people just died on temple grounds. Our high priest, Father Lorgan, and one of the new refugees, Brilgor. Investigator Valeria thinks it's a murder, and is content to blame Brilgor, the politically convenient target. Brilgor was a refugee. No one sticks up for them at the best of times, and with Gortash in power... Well, I expect the Flaming Fists will ban refugee aid now one of them's blamed for murder. You think Ilmater looks at a Baldurian differently to anyone else? I like to think the gods are smarter than that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've a temple to run, and a high priest to replace.
Okay, so we have a murder to solve. Okay? Like an episode of NCIS or CSI. Okay? So, first thing we gotta do is talk to everybody.
I have to say already. Now I just want to pack up my kitchen and leave. Investigator? That miniature mastodon is about as much use as rats in the pantry or flies in the soup. Father Lorgan's gone. Murdered. And now they're blaming a refugee for it. No. Brilgor was a nice bloke. He came a couple of times for soup. Potato chowder was his favorite. Didn't seem the murderous type. But what do I know? Some folk didn't like how he looked after the refugees. But I don't think they'd kill him for it. At least, I hope they wouldn't. That's a scary thought.
Alright, next we have to go down this hatch right there that you guys just seen. I believe that is where the murder happened.
What ails you? Marsh fever? Feather lung? Be quick, I've not got all day. You'd interrupt me for something like that? Just rub a bit of aloe on. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dead high priest to see to. Slowly. Lorgan was a good man, if naive. He deserved better. One of the refugees killed him. Cruelly, too. They cut off his hand, sawed right through the bone. I found a paralytic poison on one of his wounds. Lorgan was alive while they took the hand. He just couldn't scream. It's sick. We give him everything, and all we get is nothing but a good man to bury.
We will solve the case. Don't you worry. We are here for you. Okay. I'm just gonna go talk to, I think, yeah, the investigator, the flying elephant, vanishes. He's gone. Can't find him.
Interesting.
So I didn't find anybody else to talk to. Basically talked to everybody. Looked around, didn't find anything. So we're just gonna go down into the basement and discover this murder scene, basically, is what it is. You can literally follow the blood trail. Alright. What'd you find? Scratch? Okay. You afraid of the dark, buddy?
Here lies Satida Atana, born 1411 DR, died 1485 DR. Here lies Reloric Windbane, born 1399 DR, died 1486 DR. Here lies Sister Shira Clarwin, date of birth unknown, died 1491 DR. Here lies Flintster Sunseeker, born 1400 DR, died 1456 DR.
Okay, and they're all broke, so nobody liked them anyways. Okay, so there's obviously a hidden passage right there behind me. They're pretty obvious. I mean, they don't try to hide them. I mean, they do, but not really. I mean, that's obviously a place for a hidden passage. So. And this is how you get in. You go look for the gargoyle statues, raise them up, and there's one on the other side as well. Can't see it until you get right up on it.
Curious.
Okay, one more time on the right hand side. And it should open. There it is. Okay, I'm thinking these guys are probably not going to be good. Sadly, there's only one way to find out. So let's get in here and get murdered. Is what it looks like is going to happen. I'm going to jump through all this, and I will see you at the end of this fight. So they all turned into shapeshifters at the end. So I'm thinking this has to do with that girl that's been shapeshifting. Kind of been creating havoc for us on a regular basis, which not too happy about. Be honest with you. So, metallic gloves, Oathbreaker night boots. They're nice. I could probably make some money. So, I'm going to pick them up. Steelmaker. Okay. That's nice. 480 gold for that.
A pretty dozen.
Send that over to
The same one
Asterion.
that ended Father Morgan, perhaps.
Someone was arranging these corpses. What for?
Okay, so that is a piece of the clown. Bubbles the clown. Dribbles the clown, my bad. Okay, so let's search everybody and see if we can find anything. I'm pretty sure we're still missing one part of this mission that we have to find. So I believe it should be on one of them, one of the people that we killed here. So, but we're gonna make our way over there. Alright, so these people were placed here. It's kind of orchestrated for someone else to find, which at this point we don't know why they were put here. So, maybe we'll find out later on. Who knows? Alright, so they took everything on those people. Didn't really give us a chance. Let's check out our journal. See if we, it's telling us to investigate the crime scene. I'm thinking that's because we haven't found the other piece to the puzzle. Got some arrows off of old Rudd there. Old Zom has the flowery key. That's what we need to progress the story. And for some reason it still has not taken down the objective marker, which it should have. Maybe if we continue this quest further with where we have to go with the flowery chest key, and hopefully that'll take away this objective marker. So let's get the heck out of here. Alright, we're back outside into the open hand temple. We have to move over in this direction here. Up there towards Baldur's Gate, we are going to have to go through some sentinels. Okay, they are very tough, very tough. But the dwarven throwing hammer that we got earlier today does an extra 8 to 16 damage or something like that if we throw it at a large creature. So that's what I'm going to try. That is what I'm going to try. So, I mean, there's only one way to get through this.
Halt! By orders of Lord Gortash, refugees are no longer allowed in the city. Turn around. Well, do you have the means to support yourself? Right. Article 30.1.5 of the Council's decree on extraordinary wartime measures. I am confiscating that. The city thanks you for your contribution. Your name?
Well met, citizen.
Your parasite stirs. From the construct, you feel connection, resonance.
I am a Steel Watcher, citizen. Here to serve the people of Baldur's Gate in the name of Lord Enver Gortash.
State your business. Eyes open, body still.
Watcher's gaze, a presence awakens. You are seen. You are known.
Whoa. My engine, it's almost, I don't know, buzzing. Like it's paying attention.
Your party's prior transgressions are reflected in its stare, as witnessed by the cult's ever-alert, scrying eyes. It has heard the howls of slaughtered goblins. The Watcher speaks directly into your mind with a voice like poisoned honey.
You are marked for special treatment. Not simply an enemy of the people, but an enemy of the Absolute. Come quietly, or die.
Okay, so apparently, you know, giant metal creature, tough to kill. Tough to kill.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
And, yeah, this journalist doesn't like us. Apparently it's frowned upon to steal off of people. I mean, they came after me. You know what I mean? So,
Carefully now.
who's in the wrong here? The guy sneaking to steal things or them? Because I'm blaming them, really. I mean, after what we got off of that first person, we have to see what all they have. Whole chickens, pork loins. I mean, what else could a guy ask for? Am I right?
Not everyone subscribe.
Calm down. Calm down, alright? It ain't no big deal. Look at her walking up here. Nothing to see here, bud. Hey, walk around. Hey, look at her. I cannot even believe this is happening. Can't steal off of people these days. Just ain't right. Just ain't right. Alright, had to start another video because ran out of time. So welcome to further into Baldur's Gate. These guys still don't like us, so I don't know why they don't like us. Maybe they seen us kill their partners in crime. Who knows? Either way, they've gotta go. So let's just take those guys out real quick and search them all. Okay, leave no stone unturned, as they say. So I mean, not too much on them. Was it worth it? Yes. I mean, they were red. They came after us. Are they bounty hunters? Who knows? I'm seeing bounty lists, special orders, and stacks of scrolls here. Alright, some Iron Hand gnomes. We might have to take a look into those guys. They look like a treacherous bunch. Bunch of scrolls here. Frost Kiss L. Okay, that's it. And a little crappy shield over there next to us. Okay, let me do something real quick. Had to be done. Had to be done. I was definitely not cracking into that bastard. It had a 30 difficulty. Okay? 30. It just wasn't happening. Just wasn't happening. Even Asterion failed the first time. Okay? Let's try one more time, and he gets it. Okay? You see, my guy would have wasted all of our thieves' tools. Every one of them. For this. For this. I mean, the things we do for loot.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Listen, it's got private rooms, music, and all-round pleasant folks. From what I'm going inside.
Open your mind.
to new sensations. An elf, such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace, elegance, just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you? Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin. There is no... Sweeting, I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind. To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fionn's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key.
What about me says likes to be tortured? I just can't see it. I just can't see it. This guy, maybe.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found? My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found? That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed? Maybe doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive. Come back when you've got some real evidence. I presume you've found something interesting to discuss? If you're... well, that is startling. It still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
Very hard man to convince, as you can see. But that is going to have to be saved for the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. I hope you have a wonderful day. And I'll see you in the next one.